Mike Galvani's here with Team ARG, and we're here with
Calvin Time.
And Calvin. What'd you do today?
Am I in the right place? I came here for a job interview. So today I went to. My hobby is playing Yu-Gi-Oh. So I can explain what that is, but you're probably not very interested. So I played a little bit of that today. I got some pizza, coffee. What about you?
Well, I didn't play Yu-Gi-Oh today.
Oh, yes.
But I heard you played about 9 rounds and did pretty well in those.
All right. Well, it was that kind of interview. You know what? I'll entertain it. Sure. So yeah, I get what we're doing. It's kind of like role playing. So yeah, I played Yu-Gi-Oh. I played ABC today. I got third place out of a 1,500 player YCS. Hypothetically. Yeah, my deck was pretty good. So I don't usually play ABC. In fact, I never will again. So this is kind of like one time thing. Only time 2019, I guess. New year, new me. So I played hand traps like Ash Blossom.
All right, so we're gonna check out the deck, I guess.
Yeah. I'll tell you about the deck, and we'll go back to the interview after that. Tell more about myself. So 3 Ash. This card is at 3.
Before you show any more cards, do you choose to? Or I'll grab those in a second. Do you choose to go first or second with your deck?
Oh, sorry. With this deck, I choose to go second.
Interesting.
Very polite.
Yeah. Usually, you tend to beat your opponent so badly that like, if you don't give them a turn, you just
You feel bad.
yeah like, for like empathy's empathetic reasons. I just like I like them feeling like they had a chance to play before they end their careers.
That's pretty nice of you. Much nicer than the other two players and other players.
Those guys are just dirty players. They win the dice. All they do is gamble. They try to go first every time. Like if the dice roll really high, I'm not a roller like that. I just play an honest, steady game, and sometimes I do well. That being said, this is the final variant of ABC ever created. The last deck that I played was actually called Final ABC. So I think this one deserves a more fitting title.
So we'll rename that to Penultimate ABC, and this will be Final ABC.
This will be Endgame ABC.
Oh, good.
The captain is here.
All right, the cap is back.
The shield is being strapped on.
So if it wasn't obvious already, I am team captain of Ultra Reality Game, known as the greatest team of the common era to most. I just call them my group of friends. I played 3 pieces of each kind, so Buster Drake, Assault Core, and Crush Wyvern. Very powerful tools in winning prize cards. And then I just played like a pile of trap cards. I figured the meta was like good for traps, so I played 5. It's like the average amount. 3 evenly, 3 impermanents.
Did you ever evenly anyone game 1 and make them very upset?
Yeah, that happened almost every time I played game 1. It's a pretty good card. I play a lot of draw power to draw into this, and then when you use this, they only have 1 card left. Buster, which is like the main monster of this deck, says target 1 card and banish it. So
it's almost like they have no cards.
Buster's an FTK. I played a heavy striker engine, so 3 of the mind control striker cards, 1 of the token maker, 1 of the MST, and then 3 of the Rotas. So.
Yeah, Rota search MST, Rota search Venus Chain.
You get the idea.
How was Jamming Wave? You tried to play Jamming Wave or something Afterburner?
Yeah. Afterburner. I think Afterburner has no effect this format because no monsters are targetable for destruction. Like Buster can just tag out, so the mirror's really bad. Colossus can protect itself. Ray just comes back if you kill
the mirror.
So I'm this card can at least hit like cards that aren't as trainable. Like sometimes you get a spoofing because they forget to flip it. Sometimes you can bait out a reincarnation. Sometimes like you get a call by the grid. I guess everything's I don't know.
You just seem like a bunch of unplayable cards, but
Yeah. So when I start Goblin, this searches Union Hanger, so it's pretty powerful. Monster Reborn, this summons Busters. That's pretty good. It's like I've decided that 4 Busters wasn't enough, or 3 Busters wasn't enough, so I'm playing the 4th.
If it wasn't 4, you would be a YCS champion. So
yeah, funny enough, yeah, I would be. 2 Twin Twisters.
Interesting amount.
Yeah, I decided the 3rd.
Of course.
I just want to like more streamlined, a better way to get spell cards in grid. There's a match I played, I think in top 32, or no, it might have even been the bubble. It was crazy. I had like a very amount of spectators, and I was like, watch this. So I activated Desires. I drew the Twin Desires, and my hand is engaged here, Union Hanger. So I'm like, all right, set my other Desires, Twin, discard my other dead card, 3 engrave, engage. So like I start with a duel, 2 cards in hand, and kill them that turn because I'm good. So Twin is pretty much a combo card in your deck. Mind Control F3. This card gets harder and harder to resolve. Actually, easier and easier. Striker's the only one that can like really stop you from doing it, but they're never good enough to set it. The card that the lance or whatever.
They're never good enough. Yeah.
Never good enough, and if they are, you just even leave them because they're awful. Why,
Yeah,
why would they set everything turn 1? Like,
They're either the best or the worst, and
Yeah.
either way you exploit them.
Yep. 3 Pot of Desires. So up until I want to say this year, I've never played a 40 card deck with 3 Desires in it. But being on the most prestigious team in the game, the standards are raised, and I had like Jeff and Max and like Ryan like pound me like metaphorically, and they were like, Calvin, like 40 is correct. Please do not enter an event with 41 cards again in your life, let alone 44 or 48 unless you're playing to get a danger pile. So I'm playing steady or a steady build of ABCs. So drill it into my skull. 3 is right with a 40 card deck.
I guarantee you, none of those conversations happened.
They all happen.
Literally none of them.
The pounding is.
I was one of the people you just described.
All right. Anyway,
That didn't happen.
Terraforming 2 and then 3 Union Hangers. So this is a 40 card deck, super streamlined. No unplayable cards, like no guys cards anywhere, just straight ABC and Striker. So I'm gonna kind of move that to the side.
There were like 5 more busters in Top Cut than there were Altergeist cards.
Yes, there were. So it came to my knowledge that everybody who entered this event with Buster in their extra deck topped.
You and Clifton Land, your top 16 opponent.
Yeah.
Who reapered you for it, of course.
Yeah, he reverted me for Buster in top
You didn't
16.
need it.
I killed him that turn.
Deserved.
Let's get into the side deck actually, because the side deck is like super niche. So there's one card here I'm going to spend like 5 minutes talking about.
Oh, I can't wait.
Right now it's just 4 Gamma, 3 Droll. This is the only way to like beat Danger Thunder Dragon piles. You just kind of have to pray that like the first action they take is like Nessie and that they miss and like search off the Nessie and then you end their turn, which happened versus Furman. And
Twice.
Twice. It was the only way. Out of all the universes that I could have foreseen, it was like the 1 in 14 million. Call by the Grave. This card is really, really good. I didn't really ever play the matchup that this was for, which was
The mirror.
so funny enough, the mirror, the card I have face down actually beats this. So this isn't for the mirror. I've never put this in because everyone's good. But this is to beat Trickster just in case they try to draw Reincarnation you because every card in your deck kind of either searches or like searches a search. So like Upstart like is a search card because you get Hanger. So you got to account for that. Imperial Order, you decide that's going second versus Striker because you never go first. And then 2 Pankratops. This is makes Geist the buy because you can just kill like 4 cards that they have with it. So you like summon and they're like damn like I guess like
bottomless, and then you chain.
yeah.
And then they faker, then they protocol their own faker. Now 4 of their cards are gone.
Well, now they have Faker on the field. They've used everything. You're like, okay, now I'll evenly match you, and now they have nothing. The 5th Twin Twister, or 3rd, I guess.
Same difference.
Magnet Reverse is the 5th Twin Twist.
No.
You spoiled the surprise.
All right, so it's been ruined for everyone. Magnet Reverse. This is the greatest card in my side deck. It is why I got 3rd place. If I played more than 1 copy, I probably would have won. I didn't know how good it would be because I mostly compete in. I don't go to locals, and this year I played a lot of YCSs. So I don't really have very, very many good players to play against. I only played like 2 ARGs in the past few months. So any practice I get is just me theoring with myself or some of my teammates. But I came up with Magnet Reverse as a way to like dodge Call by the Grave, which was Buster's main weakness, and also bring back Kagari in the Striker grind. So this can bring back any machine monster into quick play. So a combo I did a lot, basically every time I won, was you go off and then you have like a Buster with a Widow Anchor set.
Can you show us what that would look
Yeah,
like?
so I'm going to show you what that would look like. Yeah, so I do play Buster. I'm going to show you the extract later. So it would look like this. So this is your board, right? So versus anyone, you've already evenly them for their life, so they only have like 2 cards left. So you go like Buster, they make something you don't like, you like discard a card, banish it. Then they like do something else you don't like, you're like chain Buster to tag out, chain Widow, take your thing. Then if they have something else, you manually reverse the Buster and then use it again. So that's the game. Pretty good.
Every deck has its auto wins.
Yeah, every deck has an auto
Pretty
win.
cool combo.
So it's actually insane. And it adds a spell to grade for engage. So I like it a lot. Bringing back Kagari was the main reason that this was good because I do only play the one Hornet. So just being able to draw into this and like FTK them with like Kagari get back and engage. It's basically just Zoo play style.
Do you go second because all hands are like 6-card combos?
Yeah. So the second,
like that Magnum reverse combo.
yeah. So this deck actually can't function with like less than 3 cards in hand, so you need 6. Because half the time you're using hand trap to try to stop them, and half the time.
And half of 6 is 3, so you go second.
Correct. So we do play 3 Buster for the last time.
Buster's Final Stand. Buster learns to rock.
Yeah, Buster learns. Yeah. You guys know all the buzzwords. So we are going to say goodbye to our friends. It's a bittersweet moment for me. To be honest, I'm kind of tired of him. I miss the days where Yu-Gi-Oh used to be interactive and skillful. And this card just takes all the fairness out of any matchups.
You want to give everyone a chance.
I'm looking forward to playing like more like skillful grindy decks, like the Danger FTK, Thunder Dragon deck, and like the Luna Knight, like more skillful Yu-Gi-Oh. So in the future, maybe we can look forward to that version of Calvin. I played 1 Brachiosaurus. He's good because
I think it's called Reprodicus.
Sorry. I'm used to the OCG name.
Oh, okay.
So...
I forgot they changed it.
Yeah. So he's good for making a Summon Sorceress.
Oh, so you're playing a combo deck?
No. This is going second deck.
Okay.
Sorceress is just to like steady. Like you just bring out some pieces. I only really make this for a striker because I give them a piece from my hand and then I pass.
It's very nice of you.
They can activate anything that they have except for the field spell, which I will Buster. So that's pretty.
Not
good.
multi-roll. They'll never use that.
Well, if they had multi-roll, you lost anyway.
Yeah, you're right.
So I played 1 Shizuku, 1 Hayate. The brown guy seemed pretty good, but
that's not about how you wanted to win.
No. I didn't know ever want to win in time. I only did it once this whole tournament. So that's why I opted to play 2 Kagari. The first one, obviously, you bring out with the Hornet drones. The second one only comes out with Magnet Reverse, but it warrants playing it. Magnet Reverse is so good. I should have made like 3 of them.
Meta defining.
Yeah, I think if anyone wants to play ABC going forward, Magnet Reverse is the way to go. I played 1 Mermaid, and then I played the 3 other supporting Nightmare cards for it. Phoenix, Unicorn, and Cerberus. So at any point, you can make one of these cards, and then that allows you to make Mermaid, which is pretty good because he has a down arrow. So it's very nice. Clara has an up arrow, so sometimes you can make her and then kill them. You only do this in main phase too, so usually like evenly match them, then you like Clara them, get a piece, pass, and the next turn you like do something. And then Boral Sword. For when you don't evenly match, every game you have 2 options. You can like mind control them, take everything they have and kill them, or evenly match them and kill them the next turn. So
pretty versatile.
Yeah. I try to leave my options open. That's the deck. This is the perfect build of ABC. It's existed for 4 years? 2016, 17, 18, 19, 4 years.
Just about.
And this is the last time it will ever top. Like, that's undisputable fact. Nobody else is as good as I am with the deck. Nobody else knows how to build it. If you top in like some Konami event like Europe, obviously doesn't count. Not that anybody will. There's some kid in Australia who seems to think that he knows how this deck works, but his claim to fame is like a bubble from like an event that doesn't even count. I think like Melbourne of last year, Sydney of this, one of those. I don't know. Anyway, so goodbye to ABC. If you guys were a fan of the deck, just know that I'm as sad as you are to see it go. But I've established the top of this deck every year that it's existed. I made that my goal going into this new year. So now that I have the next 11 months to myself, I might just take a holiday. I might try to like work on bettering myself. I know we have Atlanta coming up, which is really good. That's a team event. CGG was looking really strong, I have to say. I said this in the other video, but I need to say it here. CGG, I thought Europe was the buy. And while Europeans might be the buy, when they come over here, we're the buy, which isn't really good because Atlanta is in America. So we actually have a lot to work on to not lose to them. So
I've never heard someone say so much and mean so little. That was nuts.
All right. What I'm trying to get at is that Team ARG, under my leadership, is going to win YCS Atlanta.
That's what you're getting at?
You can quote me on that, Mike. You know what? I'll even let you play on my team for it. You can hold the prize.
I could never do that. I never did it to you.
That's fine. You can play on Jeff and Bowden's team. They're going to get second. Real talk, though, from the heart. This has been a pretty interesting ride with this deck. I am throwing it away forever. Jim and everybody at Energy has been so good for me, for helping me kind of like find my footing in the community and do something that I wanted to do. Fun fact, I haven't topped since June, which is like
basically 3 years
unacceptable
ago.
for a sponsored player, let alone the face of the community. So the fact that Jim put up with me and like didn't bench me really means a lot. He said he like literally in confidence. So I'm not even supposed to say this, but he said he was going to promote Max and make him the new team captain because, and I quote. I can't think of anything funny. That didn't really happen.
Wow, I can't believe that was made up. I just can't believe. I can't believe it.
There is no other
Yeah.
captain than the cap.
Yeah.
And the
The
captain's
captain-
back.
And the captain always goes down with the ship.
The captain always goes down with the ship. So say goodbye to ABC Dragon Buster. This has been Calvin to Hans. Final Endgame moment. I'll see you guys in the theaters worldwide in April.
Right, you have any final closing words or shout outs you want to give?
Yeah, I do.
Just turn around. Show me your shirt. Just turn around.
So we're going to pretend I don't have these memorized.
Yep.
But I do, because I'm a team
Anyway,
captain.
stand up. No, you blocked half them.
Alright, so check it out. Oh, I forgot the camera can move. So, as you can see, we got the Circuit Series, Argent Saga, United States of America, Ultra Reality Games, and most importantly, not most importantly, Monster Production helped me a lot. I actually played with their sleeves this weekend for like 13 rounds, and they were pretty nice. Most importantly, myself, because without me, and none of this would be possible. So all I want to really say is that you, the viewer, helps me, because when I click the YouTube videos and I see like, you know, the view count, I count to like a 10,000 or whatever the number is, and I know that only half of those are me watching my own videos, it brings warmth to my heart that you guys are there with me. So thank you.
All right, this was in Calvin Hans, 3rd place, YCS Chicago deck file, and we are signing out.